Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Hadidi Makeovers. So for today we are going to be doing the Nigerian traditional bridal makeup. So please stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get right into it. So as usual, we are going to be starting the brows. For a bride, you're supposed to do this. It's very important. Your bride will dance, your bride will be sweaty, so the prepping of the skin matters a lot. That's why I always recommend you prime your brows with the oil free ponds mattifier. So after priming the brows, I'm just going in with the brow pencil number 18, Davies number 18, to outline our brows and fill in the middle. So as you can see, that's what I'm doing now. So if you're joining us for the first time, you're welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and also comment. You can suggest new videos for me. You can also correct me. I'm open to suggestions and corrections. So thank you very much for staying, for tuning in. So please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell to get notification of every time I upload a new video. And as you can see, I upload new videos every week here on YouTube. So be free to be part of my journey. Thank you. So for now, I'm using the Ferrarici concealer palette to highlight her brow bone. I'll be using a lighter shade, then using I think the shade closest to her skin tone. I'll be using that shade for the inner part of her brows as usual, to make sure I get my contour, the nose contour, easier. That's why I use a darker shade of concealer for the inner part of her brows. So moving on to blending the concealer, I'll be using this light shade from Bridal Cosmetics in the shade Honey to highlight her crease, to blend that out evenly and seamlessly so that it doesn't break or crease up when I'm applying my eyeshadow. So as you can see, I'm just blending that out. So going in with the palette, Lady V Beauty eyeshadow palette in Organic, I'll be blending my concealer first to make sure it's smooth before applying my eyeshadow. This is very important also. So applying my eyeshadow, I'll be using a dark brown shade as my contour and also as my base, so that the shade I'll be using should pop up easily and nicely. So going in with this powder palette from the Bridal Cosmetics, I'll be highlighting her brow bones and at the same time transitioning between my highlight and my contour, using a medium shade to do that, just to avoid harsh lines and also blend out the eye makeup smoothly. So after blending out my transitions, I'll be going in with this Benai eyeshadow primer. Apply that on her crease and at the same time blend that out so it doesn't break or crease up and end up messing up the eyeshadow. So going in with the Urban Decay eyeshadow, I'll be using a golden matte eyeshadow for the inner part of her eyes. I'll be dabbing that in on the primer I just blended. And taking a green shade from the Organic eyeshadow palette, apply on the middle of her crease, in between my dark brown contour and the golden matte eyeshadow. So after this, I'll be using the pigments from Luster Cosmetics in the shade Milky Way and Lemonade. I'll be mixing the two together, applying the lemonade first and then going in with the Milky Way on top of the lemonade. So going in with my favorite mascara, the Blood Cosmetics mascara and the Zekiel Smudge Proof eyeliner gel. I'll be applying the mascara first, then going in with the eyeliner gel to line her eyes. So moving on to the skin, I'll be applying the Mismetics Moisture Potion Moisturizer and the Stay Matte Rimmel London Primer on her face. So I'll be starting off with the moisturizer, then going in with the face primer. I'll be dabbing that into her skin to avoid sweat or oil from breaking out from her skin. So moving on to her eyebrows, I'll be using a shade closer to her skin tone from the same Ferrarici palette I used for under her brows. I'll be cleaning off her brows with that. So moving on to the foundation, I'll be using the Zekiel Even Tone foundation in the shade Sexy Almond and Mocha, and using my beauty blender from Blossom Makeup, blending that into her skin. I mixed the foundation together just to get her exact skin shade. So to highlight her face, I'll be using the Zekiel concealer in the shade Honey. under her eyes, her nose, the bridge of her nose, her forehead, and on her chin, and also on her cupid bow. I'll be blending that out also. So moving on to contouring her nose, I'll be applying a concealer shade, the dark shade from the same Ferrarucci concealer palette, to contour the side of her nose. So blending that out, I'll also be using the Airspun setting powder to set her eye highlight. So before setting my highlight, I made sure I blended out the lines the concealer was creating under her eyes to avoid the under eyes creasing up and breaking out later. So as you can see, I'm just placing out my setting powder. So moving on to setting her face, I'll be using the Becharm Ageless Studio Fix palette to set her whole face. Then I'll be using the Girls Night Out Essential Blush from Lady V Beauty Planet Cosmetics, also on her cheeks. Then moving on to the lips, I'll be using the Jordana Sweet Cream Lipstick, House of Tara lip gloss, and also the Blood Cosmetics lip stain to do her lips. So after I'm done with her lips, I'll be applying my powder on top of the setting powder so that I can set her whole face and be done with the face. So moving on to the glow, I'll be using the Master Chrome bronzer to apply that on her cheekbones, the tip of her nose, her forehead, and also her chin. So we want our bride to glow. So as you can see, I'm just smudging under her eyes with the dark brown shade of eyeshadow from the same Ogene palette. So using the Mabruk eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, I'll be going over her eyeliner again so that the eyes will look more bold and neat. So using the Zekiel setting spray, I'll be spraying that all over her face, using my wipes to block the eyeshadow so we don't get the pigment off with the setting spray. So moving on to tying her head, when I was recording the video, I wanted to upload a different part of video of how I tied her gilly, but couldn't do that because most of the video the part I was tying the gilly, my clothes was blocking almost 80% of the clip, so I just had to show a little bit of how the parts of where I was not blocking here on this video. But next time I promise I'm going to do a video of how I tied it. So thank you guys for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and also comment. I'm open to suggestions and corrections. Thank you. Bye.